Communication. It's an art. It is a form of language, a form of expression. The spoken word, communication, and the matter of execution, presentation, and execution, presentation, and expression. And there's various forms of communication, right? And the spectrum is wide. The spectrum is wide. And so I would like to be cultivated, right? I appreciate who I am now, but I would like to grow and develop and go even higher in life, right? I would like to be sharpened. I would like to be strengthened, to be lifted higher, to grow intellectually. And to grow in wholeness, to become more whole. Yes, in Christ we have all things pertaining to godliness, but in addition to having all things pertaining to godliness, there is a pursuit of becoming more godly, right? And you know, I want to create a new language system, a new vocabulary system where based on a new foundation, because language, it creates a picture, right? Like someone who speaks French, Australian. Does Australia have a different language? Anyway, someone who speaks French, British. Don't British people speak English? Anyways, someone who speaks French, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, American, right? English. It just gives you a different kind of feel. It just gives you a different way of looking at things. It paints a different picture, right? Some languages are more romantic. Some languages are more poetic. Some languages more, like aesthetically appealing, artistic, just captivating, right? And I feel like the American language is so limiting, you know? It's so, it cuts you down, and it limiting and cuts you down. And so I want to create a new language system, right? A new language property where it communicates differently, where it paints a different picture, where it's more inspiring, hopeful, and uplifting. Poetic, beautiful, and just clear and effective, right? And that's more healthy. And yeah, the spectrum is wide. And I love to communicate. I love to interact with people. Not all people, though. And there are certain people that I want to interact with, but yeah. And I want to grow. I want people in my life, right? That can help me to grow, right? To help me to grow in knowledge, help me to grow substantially. People that will sharpen me, right? To go past the surface level, to become more clear, and substantial, purposeful. Yeah. And you may ask, why am I doing this, right? I'm doing this because the first commandment is to love your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And the second commandment is like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. And this is my way of expressing love, right? They say love is sacrifice, right? My foot fell asleep. Hold up. Give me a moment. You know, I see it this way, right? When we speak, right? We're given a canvas to paint a picture. And of a lot of us, we only work with one or two colors, right? Based on how we feel and what we prefer. We don't necessarily want to mix certain colors, right? For instance, like, we want to mix blue and red if we want to get the color purple, right? But sometimes you mix colors that don't really mix well together, and you end up getting colors like muddy colors, you know? And so, but I see it this way: even muddy colors on a canvas, it is a picture painted, right? And we can learn something from it. And you know, I feel like yeah, we should give people an opportunity to paint on that canvas, even though the picture may look muddy at times, to see where they're coming from. And nobody should be neglected, right? Everyone should be loved. And how we express that love may be a different story. It may not be in a way that they want that love to be expressed, but may be healthy for them. And yeah, times can get frustrating. People can be frustrating. People can be stupid. People can be a fool. at the same time, I feel like I'm the same way. I can be stupid. I can be a fool. I can be foolish. I believe I'm wise. Even though I do foolish things, and even though at times I may be a fool, overall, I believe I have wisdom. I have foolish tendencies, right? I want to create something. I want to create a way of expression, right, that works, that vibes with people, that reaches people, and that brings a transformation from the inside and just renews their mind and takes them in a higher place, a higher being, a higher sense of identity and hope, faith and love. I want to create something. I want to invent something. I'm interested in technology. Lately I've been like watching videos about like computer specs and the different parts that are needed inside of a computer in order for it to operate and function, like gaming computers, and like the prices and everything, and the setup. Understanding, acceptance, appreciation, confidence, value. Yeah. Having those quality inside you when you interact with people. And not only making them feel good or better about themselves, but raising them higher into a higher calling and higher fulfillment. Fulfillment, right? And I said this before and I'll say it again. My goal, whatever my goal is per se, right? My goal is to reach the goal I've set, right? Only to reach that place. And in that place, develop another goal to reach, right? And so I feel like I've already reached the goals I have placed for myself in life. And now it's about going higher. And for all eternity, and even beyond eternity, I want to keep progressing. And yeah, I appreciate the position I am in now. But I don't want to stop. I want to keep going higher. I want to keep moving forward. anyways, I know I haven't done this in a while, and yeah, and I'm working on, I know my videos are kind of long, right, and there's like long gaps of silence and whatnot, but I'm working on editing my videos, right, using non-copyrighted content, and just making videos, and yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video, and like always, peace, no pressure, and grace. And until the next one, God bless.